future of US trading just got a whole lot more complicated and strict. Let's get started. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tavion, otherwise known as Bulls Routine, back with another video. Today are some not so good news in the trading industry. And normally I'm hyped up in my intros, but if you don't know already, there's a lot of BS going on right now with these unregulated brokers. And honestly, it's really going to make a lot of people think about their trading journey from here on out. Keep you up to pace. If you don't know already, there's quite a bit, if not many, unregulated brokers that are no longer on these MT4, MT5 platforms. And what they're trying to do now is shift towards these third-party platforms. So now you may be wondering, why is this bad news? Why does this suck? So first things first, anytime there's always a new platform such as TradeLocker that's coming out, you know there's always going to be some bugs or issues somewhere in some new system. There's never been a time where something launched and had no issues whatsoever. Now, we are in Q4. Typically, you shouldn't be trading as much in Q4, or if not, being very, very cautious. The issue with this now is you have to go and learn a whole new platform of trading if you want to stay with these unregulated brokers. However, there is a risk factor between that, because with these new systems in place for traders, and it's already happening right now, a lot of withdrawals are not being processed. A lot of deposits are not being processed. Money is just being lost. It's being gone. Now, if you don't know already, there's obviously pros and cons when it comes down to trading regulated and unregulated brokers. For example, regulated brokers, the pro behind that is your money is secured. If you are in the US and you trade a US regulated broker such as Forex.com, Moanda, something of that nature, your money is safe. If there's ever an issue, you can always file that and more than likely win it, depending on whatever the issue may be. Now, a con with trading regulated brokers is you can't trade gold, you can't trade indices. The leverage margins are extremely strict. They're like 1 to 150. However, when it comes to unregulated brokers, the pro is you can trade indices, you can trade gold, right? You can trade all these other commodities, and you can trade at a 1 to 500 risk. However, as stated, if there's ever an issue of you not getting your money, the US can't do anything about it at all. Like, they can't step in, they cannot help you, they can't do anything of that nature whatsoever. And I'm already seeing a lot of traders online who are pulling their money, people who are pulling 100K, 200K, 50K out of these unregulated brokers because of what's going on. And I'm personally am already seeing people I know who have like 50K, 20K, 10K in their accounts, and they've been trying to withdraw and they have gotten nothing back yet. What sucks as a whole with this transition, because it's just like you don't want to necessarily trade off the bat trying these new systems because you got all this BS that's going on. However, being that you want to trade, if you want to secure your profits, it's like, cool, you can go to a regulated broker. However, you have all those other parameters that you have to keep in mind. So it kind of sucks because we're being limited again as US traders. And this is, by the way, only being really affected by US traders. If you are outside of the US, obviously I can't really speak fully on all of that, but you're not going to be as affected as US traders are right now within this current situation of regulated and unregulated. And the reason this is really becoming a big deal is because what this does is it actually, in a sense, decapitalizes the amount of money a trader can make. So personally, what I say to traders is, being that we're still in Q4 and with what's going on with unregulated brokers, I say to wait it out. Wait it out until next year, wait it out until January, maybe even February, until you start trading again. Now, if you are somebody out there where you're like, oh, I don't mind these new platforms, I'm doing okay with them, cool, great on you. However, there's a lot of uncertainties for what's to come, because again, anytime something new launches, and not just trading, but typically anything software related, anytime something new launches, there's always going to be some sort of bug and issue. Being that unregulated brokers are honestly trying to transition us from, MT4, MT5 into these new third-party platforms, it personally just does not sit well with me, especially hearing that people already are not getting their money. People are waiting to even get a response about where their money went. There's just a lot of BS going on right now. So it really does suck, because again, if you do go to a regulated broker, you do have a lot of restrictions. Again, however, your money is safe. If you're a US trader, again, your money will be safe. If there ever was an issue, if there ever was complication, they can obviously solve that, no problem. They can the US can step in on that. Keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all. Keep in mind, the US already doesn't want US traders to trade unregulated, right? So with what's going on, they're happy about this, right? Because this honestly forces a lot of unregulated traders to potentially go regulated, because all these brokers are now leaving the MT4 platform, which what we utilize to trade. So it's very tough. It's a very tough decision on really what to do. Do we take the chance and risk of trying these third-party platforms, even though we know they're also not fully developed, by the way, not fully developed, still have bugs, still have issues? Or do we go the route of, hey, we'll go to this regulated broker, we know that our money is safe and secured, however, we have all these tight restrictions to make the amount of money that we know we can make. This sucks as traders thinking, what's going to be our next move, what's going to be our next broker, because we also don't want to put our money in risk, and we want to put our money somewhere where we can capitalize the most out of. For me personally, I've already stopped trading since the past, I think, week and a half, and I'm not going to be trading until January. And then hopefully around that time, I get a much better idea of, what's going on with these platforms, what's the best option, what's the best decision. Maybe some of these brokers do come back, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think they will. I would be very surprised if they do, because some of these third-party platforms have been in the process and works for the past few months. So it's definitely a shift for US traders, and I really just don't know what people are going to do. I was using an unregulated broker, trading indices, things of that nature, having the 1 to 500 leverage. So let me know in the comments what you think about the current situation going on with these unregulated brokers, these third-party platforms, and if you are even going to maybe transition into a regulated broker. I don't know what I'm going to do yet for me. I'm simply just going to wait out until the next year and really just see where things are at. But it does suck. It really does suck. It really sucks because, again, the amount of money that we could capitalize off of, we're starting to lose that ability if we go regulated. But if we stay with unregulated, we're now stepping into uncharted territories that we're not really familiar with. And it's I just don't play with my money, and I'm sure you don't play with your money. So that being said, man, that's really all I have for this update. I'm definitely gonna be looking out for the news, and probably even post more about this along the way. But be sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and let me know again, what are your thoughts on this whole situation? That being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.